Hi, this is Kerry Artak with Wicked Stocks, bringing you your daily Tesla report for Friday, December 26, 2025. Let's take a look at the charts. I will start with this one as usual. This is a weekly bar chart that goes back some 3 years. 417.19. This channel bottom held beautifully about 6 weeks ago, 2 weeks in a row. We'd mentioned at the time it was a go long opportunity through Q1, then anticipating within 2 to 3 months 530.55. And that remains in play. Obviously, the question begs, will we fall back to 417.19 before reaching 530.55? And I don't think so, as long as we hold above this 1 month channel bottom on the daily chart here. 461.86 for the day itself for Friday can contain. I'm not expecting this, but I'm just mentioning that holding above this 1 month channel bottom will keep 530.55 in reach over the next 3 to 5 weeks or sooner. And, if we break down the day itself, we do have 473.32 that can contain today's lows. I've also mentioned this classic rising channel bottom over the last almost 2 weeks can contain not only daily, but even selling through next week. From here, we can round up. So I think this is a pretty decent 3 to 5 day buy opportunity. As you can see on this chart, you've got two structures that will be converging over the next full week of trade. So as we continue through time, you could consider buying the 473.32 structure and placing your stop loss below the 461.86 structure. I think that is not a bad way to play this because the two combined form a range of support that can contain weekly selling pressures, possibly into later January, and above which we should continue onward and upward into this 530.55 area over the next 3 to 5 weeks. Now, upside today, I do have 489.88. I keep messing with this area. It's always in the upper 480s. 488.53 is a no-brainer. That is the December all-time high from a year ago. And so we've been using that, but the high settlement price was put out about a week and a half ago, just above it at 489.88. And so on a settlement basis, closing today, Friday, above 489.88, I would expect, where is the image here? 507.99, this simple 1.5 week rising channel top session containment level within a day, 2, 3 at the most. So closing today above 489.88 is a 2 to 3 day, 3 to 5 day swing trade unto itself. 507.99 likely over that time frame. So if you're a 3 to 5 day swing trader, that is a solid go with the settlement today above 489.88. Until then, holding below 489.88, we can ease back into this zone of support that I've already described. If, for whatever reason, we close today below 461.86, and that's highly unlikely, but let's just say between now and the end of next week, we close below this rising 1 month channel bottom, then you have a down pivot into later January. Within not 1 week, but say 2 to 3 weeks, we should fall all the way back to 418.63. So 461.86 is a meaningful pivot point into later January. If we close below it, 418.63 is likely within 2 to 3 weeks. So this is, first off, if you're long the market, your time horizon is 3 to 5 weeks out. I've already said that, holding above 461.86 will keep.
If you're looking for your daily NVIDIA analysis, you can now find it at wickedstocks.com, where it's part of a full suite of daily analysis videos, including the Daily SPY Report and Daily Triple Q Report. Sign up now and get immediate access so you don't miss a single day.
530.55 as a realistic 3 to 5 week target. If we close below 461.86, just the opposite, a 2 to 3 week target at 418.63. 418.63 is on the daily chart, that which we find on the weekly chart at 417.19, and above which 530.55 remains a 2 to 3 month objective. Is there anything that would accelerate 530.55? Perhaps a settlement merely today above 489.88, a new high close on the daily chart in Tesla, all-time high, I should say, would allow 530.55, I'd say over the next 2 to 3 weeks. And this long-awaited objective is a 6-year rising channel top that can contain buying monthly, quarterly, possibly well into 26. We could fall away from here. I think that pretty much rounds it out. I'm going to keep it brief. I'll be back on Sunday with Monday's Tesla. Please click like, share, subscribe, and check out wickedstocks.com. We now offer a 2-week free trial, 14 days. So if you're missing your NVIDIA report, you can check. You can get 2 weeks of NVIDIA for free by going to wickedstocks.com. You'll also get daily Triple Q, SPY, and weekly Apple stock analysis, S&P 500, and NASDAQ 100. And let's not forget our 2 stock picks every week. That is all I've got. You have a great weekend, and we will talk soon.